Welcome back, guys. We got another one here from FBE Capital. Why women get furious when men date younger women. Let's get into it.
Obviously, he dates young, hot women. And typically, once they turn age 25, he cuts them off.
When you're dating a 20-year-old and you're in your 40s, they don't have anything to base this back. They have no experience. The experience is a teacher of life.
Older men date significantly younger women because women their own age don't want them.
I am 54. I don't really want to date a 27-year-old or a 31-year-old.
It doesn't work that way, honey. It's a 47-year-old man will get himself a 27-year-old or a 31-year-old. There's a reason why older men are getting younger women. Less baggage, less drama, less trauma. Why would a 47-year-old want to be with another 47-year-old that probably has one, two, three divorces, two, three, four kids from all different baby daddies, maybe from one baby daddy. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But carrying damage, trauma, psychological issues possibly by this point. I mean, a 47-year-old woman looking for a 27-year-old, that's going to be recreational use only from the guy. That's about it. Relationship-wise, there might be a few for that fetish, but yeah, good luck with that, lady.
Just endless male privilege.
And here we are, 48 hours past the date, and I have not heard a word, even though I have reached out.
Younger woman, please stop dating these old ass dudes.
Can't hide it. There are tears of frustration this week.
She's damaged. All because a 40-year-old wants to be living his best life.
Any guy who goes after a girl significantly younger than them is severely lacking.
Oh my God, look at the cope. Severely lacking coming from somebody who's been in the adult industry. Jesus, can't make this shit up, as Kevin Samuel says.
Yep, that's right. Wherever there is a happy 40-year-old man just enjoying his life with a beautiful 24-year-old on his arm, there's always a sour, angry 40-year-old trying to kill that relationship.
I think it's super important for young women to understand the reasons older men want to be with you. They are looking for somebody to easily control and manipulate, someone that will look up to them.
No, looking for a younger person, one, looking for somebody who can produce children. Obviously, by the time you're hitting 35 and you've met the wall, and fertility is going to start becoming an issue. Producing healthy offspring is going to become an issue. You're looking at in vitro fertilization or any type of assistance with childbearing at this point. A younger woman's not going to carry a lot of that drama, that baggage, that trauma. And just as I said earlier, they're not easily controlled in what she's thinking. Are they going to be more submissive? Most likely. Are they going to be easy to deal with? I guess that's going to be an eye of the beholder of what's easy to deal with. But will they bring you peace and happiness? Well, happiness you should be doing yourself. But peace, again, that's based on the eye of the beholder. That's up to interpretation from each person.
And this unholy trinity has only increased in recent years because women have been sold lie after lie after lie by other women, telling them that what men really want is a career-driven, highly successful, mature woman who's emotionally intelligent, in therapy, and has tons of experience.
That's the recipe for disaster right there. I don't need a career-driven woman. I mean, career-driven woman tells me you're too focused on that. You don't have the time for me. Highly successful, it means you're going to be dominant, masculine. Mature means you're old. You can't bear children anymore. Emotionally intelligent, buzzword, BS. In therapy, red flag, trauma. Tons of experience means you've been passed around by Chad, pumped and dumped many, many times. Pass. Next.
I'm financially independent. I got 2 raises so far at work. I'm a homeowner. I have amazing family and friends. And obviously my standards have changed so much since I was 20. Like, you really have to add value to my life for me to even consider talking to you.
Yep, that's exactly what we want. So sexy. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious how every time women start listing their reasons on why men should date them or why they are a good catch, they start off with having a great job, knowing their worth, and that they are incredibly independent.
Congratulations, you know how to live life. Men have been doing this for who knows how long. We're independent. We can have a good job. We pay our bills. We can do this. We can do that. Whoop-de-doo. What can you really bring? Can you raise children? Can you bring peace into my life? Can you support me when times get tough? Now, my tastes are going to be different than the next person. So me, I don't care if my girl is working or not. She doesn't have to work. She has that option. She doesn't have to work. I can take care of us, take care of the family. So, but she works to be able to pay for things that she wants. She wants hair, nails, and all that stuff. She's working to do that. She wants to buy like clothes and stuff. She can work to go do that. And then anything else, contributing back to the family. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, it's going to be down to each person. The definition of what a traditional woman is, maybe one day I'll have her jump on with me to give more info on that. Traditional woman's not like the 50s, 60s housewife. That's what we're all kind of used to. If you watch the old TV shows like I Love Lucy, Bewitched, and stuff like that, the woman's at home waiting for her husband to come home with a cocktail ready to go, dinner's on the table, all that fun stuff. Sure, that is a form of being traditional, but if you really get down to it, you're looking at the village girl, really taking care of the home, raising farm animals, a garden, things like that. They're working. They're just not sitting at home waiting for you to come home and go, yes, master, what can I do for you? Or like I Dream of Jeannie, sit in a bottle all day until I forgot what his name was, but the military guy was a major, I think. Major would come home. She's like, yes, master, what can I do for you? Sure. I don't know what guy would like that, but I don't want to have to necessarily think for my woman either as well. But I think you kind of get where I'm going with this.
I'm very financially stable. I provide everything for myself. I'm completely independent. I think I'm a catch. I'm successful in my career. I can hold my own. I'm financially independent. I have a great family. I have a good personality. I'm attractive. I had all this confidence. So I was like, why am I getting rejected?
Which just shows you how little women understand what men actually find attractive. Anyways, it's obvious that these women in their 30s and 40s are so desperately trying to gatekeep young women.
Younger women, please stop dating these old ass dudes, because one of the main reasons they want to be with you is because they think you're too gullible and you deserve better.
Look, my girl is much younger than me. I'll just give a number, at least 15 years younger than me, not over 20. So you got a range. She's not gullible. She's got her own mind. She can think for herself. She makes her own decisions. Do we have good banter? Does she give me shit sometimes? Sure, but it's in a fun way. Does she bring peace to my life? Yes. Most of the time. I don't know about any woman giving you 100% peace, but yeah, that there. This masculine woman with the anger and the cope, probably because she can't get a man or she's had a man and it's left her for somebody younger. Easy as that.
Yes, younger women, you deserve better. Now give us back our old, rich, successful, handsome guys that are still able to date a 24-year-old because you deserve better. Come on, man. It's so obvious what's going on here, and yet they are selling it as if they are helping out. It's just ridiculous. But the joke is, these 24-year-olds are not being forced to date older men.
True.
In fact, many of them are actively seeking them out.
I think that the oldest was 20 years older than me, and I was 25. What kind of helped me get over that hump is that the guy was very good looking.
That helps.
Yeah, he looked amazing.
That's right, you heard it correctly. This guy was still looking excellent in his early 40s.
And that's the key there, guys. If you're looking to go 15, 20 years younger, if you're in your 40s trying to land somebody in their early, depending on where you're at in your 40s, you got to be fit. So that's the big key is you got to work out, you got to eat right, to take good care of your body. Obviously, a good job helps with that, being financially stable. But the keys is, be physically fit, mentally fit, spiritually fit, and then obviously financially fit. Do you need a six-pack? No. Do I have a six-pack? God, no. Will I ever get back to a six-pack? That's hard to say, but I'm working on it. Like she just said, you're in your 40s, you're looking healthy and fit. It's going to be easy to pull off. You just can't be the guy living in his mom's basement playing video games all day, 300 pounds, and then expect to land yourself a 20-year-old Eastern European woman or a Filipino, or, well, we'll go Filipino, but an Asian woman, because there's different countries. That easy. Sorry. And the ones that do like Europe are really going to be there to just take advantage of you at that case.
Which is why she was attracted to him as a 25-year-old. So this complete lack of understanding men, or perhaps even willingness to understand men, is what hits them so hard as they get older when they find out they've been lied to.
And the thing is we're telling them exactly what we want, and they don't want to hear it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It's like, men, what do you want? This is what I want. Oh, you're toxic. I'm not giving you that. And then you're 50 years old with 20 cats around you and your box wine, and then what? It's like you should have listened, not listened to that FNS crap that you're getting fed.
Many women spend their 20s becoming educated and financially stable. When they finally achieve independence and look for men who've done the same, they realize the men are not looking for powerful, independent women in their 30s.
Now, instead of taking this newfound knowledge and going, maybe we should rethink things, they actually double down and now try to shame men for not wanting them.
They're actually looking for attractive younger women in their 20s that will make them feel powerful.
Ooh, you can just taste the bitterness dripping off the screen. Please drop a like on the video if you agree that this is a fully self-induced problem that women are now trying to blame on men, and comment down below what you think. This is simply what you get when you live in an echo chamber of women telling other women what men should want and not what men actually want. As men, we give each other realistic advice that is actually useful, such as go to the gym, eat healthy, get your finances right, and stop being desperate.
Yeah, I mean, men, we just say it like it is. It's truth. It might sting or hurt, but it is what it is. Like, dude, get up off your butt, go to the gym, lose some weight, eat healthy, put some muscle on you, work on getting a better job, get in a better position, build up your finances. It stings a guy, yeah, but you know what? It resonates, and then you're like, you know what? He's right.
All of which will instantly make you more attractive to any woman you might come across, because these actually target the things that women are looking for. However, women look at themselves from a female perspective, and they target things that they find attractive themselves, after which they complain that guys don't want that.
They realize the men are not looking for powerful, independent women in their 30s.
We never told you we were. Now, this whole debate about older men dating women in their 20s has nothing to do with protecting younger women, since these are fully grown adults that can vote, drink, and know exactly what they're doing. No, it's simply about older women trying to force the guys that they want to date to only date them, since they are noticing that their options in the dating market aren't that great.
Yeah, and really what they have left is the beta Bob, big dude living in his mom's basement. I mean, the options ain't great at that point. You're just going to get the yes man that they're going to control, slap around within 1 or 2 years. They're either cheating on him or they're getting a divorce, leaving him. Yeah, their options aren't great because they put the good guy or that good strong guy in the friend zone. He's finally had enough of it, and now he's off with somebody younger, and they're like, well, oh shit. I lost it all. I could have had it all, but I focused on all the wrong things.
I got on this app, and I must say that the choices and options were devastated. Once you hit 40, it's slim pickings, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna be attractive.
And so, when your own dating pool is seeing an outflux of handsome, successful 40-year-olds running over to the 24-year-olds and having a blast while doing so, then of course, you have to go on the attack by pretending as if they're out there protecting these young, naive, fragile little 22-year-olds as if they're newborn babies.
Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs.
Especially those that are much younger than you, because kind of seems like they might be a little easier to control.
They're looking for someone easier to impress, to manipulate and mold.
I think it also depends on how old the younger person is. To me, I think by 30, it's a fair playing field.
Right. This is such blatant bull, also known as moving the goalpost whenever it suits you, since the world was perfectly fine to let a 16-year-old girl tell them how to live their lives and to tell world leaders how they should govern their countries at the freaking UN. But somehow a 21-year-old is too stupid and inexperienced to determine who she wants to date, and every single older guy that tries to date her is only doing so to take advantage of her silly little brain.
The double standard. Makes my head hurt, honestly. My head hurts.
You lack experience and you're naive in the world of dating, and you're easy to mold.
It is absolutely...
Yeah, they are easier to mold. Easier to mold and guide in a family dynamic in the way that nuclear family should run. You know, something that's been lost in the West is that nuclear family, having a husband and wife together, having kids, building a legacy. You know, where the traditional roles where the woman's obviously going to be working more on the nurturing of the child development, where the man's going to be out doing more of building up the wealth, bringing home the money, and making sure the roof's over the head, food's on the table, providing in those ways. Sure, there is an easier to mold on somebody that's newer, but it doesn't say that they're stupid and they can't think for themselves. They're looking for that guidance in a direction that they want.
Absolutely ridiculous, and it exposes the truth, which is that older women are simply bitter and angry that men their own age rather date a 24-year-old.
Middle-aged women do not like to see an older man going for a much younger woman, because it is a threat. I think it's actually very personal.
Mhm.
Like, I think that even if they're married, right, they're not even in the dating world. So, like, why should they care?
Yeah.
But they still feel a threat because what it means.
So clearly, older men and younger women can like each other for their looks. However, for men, there's a very simple reason to date younger women that has nothing to do with beauty at all. See if you can spot it from this clip.
What is it that you think we need y'all for? I would love to know. What do we need y'all for?
I hope you don't need me for anything, because I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Why on earth would a woman, an unmarried woman in her 50s, want to get into a committed monogamous relationship with a man right now? What benefit is it for her to do that?
Let me make something perfectly clear to you. I do not need a man. I can finance myself, I can feed myself, and I can feed myself. So when I want a man, it's not to provide those three things.
God, do you see that anger coming off of her? Go buy your toys and go enjoy yourself. Because no man's going to want that. And the ones that do, you're just going to chew up and spit out like yesterday's garbage.
Yep, can't wait to date any of these lovelies. Sign me up. Now, another reason why these older women are so frustrated and angry about men dating younger women is because they do not want to date younger men. Obviously, they like the attention from younger men, and there are plenty of men in their 20s trying to hook up with older women. However, those young men are just looking for a good time, and in the eyes of these older women, they possess even less of the qualities that they are looking for.
Ask him, like, are you looking for a relationship and a lifelong partner, or are you looking just to casually date and hook up? And he said casually date and hook up.
You know, men that young...
She's just a filler until the right woman comes along. That's all it is. He gets the itch, got to let the poison out, and then go back to doing what he's doing, working out, working on his money, working on his grind, his purpose. Easy as that. That's all she's for.
Meet women my age who are DTF, you know, down for the funning around, and they think all women my age are. I'm not that. And I think he thought that I was just going to go back to his place after one glass of wine. And as soon as I let him know that was not the case, he was real quick to get let's get the check.
So it is all...
Well, the reason why that's not the case, because she wasn't that attracted to him to just want to drop her drawers and do the deed with him. That's all that was. But yeah, they're giving it away.
It all creates a very frustrating situation for older women, since the men that they can have, they don't want, and the men that they do want, don't want them. Which is just a breeding ground for lashing out on social media about how all men are creeps for wanting to date a 24-year-old, and that the men that they do go on dates with are terrible. But the sad truth is, these older women are so busy blowing smoke up each other about how great they are.
Like, a woman in her 50s who is divorced, has her kids already, she's literally in the same position as a man in his, an unmarried man in his 20s.
There is tons of 40 years old that have good jobs, they have their goals and dreams and zero baggage whatsoever.
That they fail to realize that a lot of them are just a nightmare to deal with, and that they literally suck the energy out of every possible situation, and then call this having experience or knowing their worth.
Yeah, do you want to be married to somebody like that? Dating somebody like that? Oh, hell no.
Now, funny enough, every once in a while, women will accidentally let it slip that they actually do understand why men in their 30s and 40s want to date a 24-year-old, and that it has nothing to do with controlling or manipulating.
Which is why I think older men sometimes date younger women, because it's easy. There's an easiness to it. They're not as damaged by life and jaded and all the other things that happen.
I have them too. I'm an older woman with, job problems and kid problems. But it's nice to kind of be with somebody who you can just get away from all of that.
You see, the reality of it all is that women in their 20s are much more spontaneous, easygoing, and are simply looking to have fun, which older women will classify as being naive and easy to manipulate because the younger woman doesn't have the same goals as her. So as you can see, older women keep yelling that they have their own house, their own cars, and that they pay their own bills, as if that's some sort of flex. I mean, who the hell else was supposed to do that? You're a single 40-year-old woman, you should pay your own bills. That's just basic functioning as an adult. But as soon as men say, okay, you say you don't need us, bye, and start dating 24-year-olds, then all of a sudden, it's please date women your own age. So older women, listen up. You can't tell two consenting adults that they can't be in a relationship simply because you are jealous. That's very much a you problem. This was why women get furious when men date younger. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos.
Alright guys, yeah, he pretty much just said it. It is that. I mean, men can get an older woman, or older men can get a younger woman. Men age like fine wine, as long as you take care of yourself. I mean, go to the gym, work out, eat healthy, work on your money. You could easily date a girl that's 15, 20 years younger than you if you're in your 40s, easily. I mean, without a doubt. Get on your grind, get on your purpose, get out of the West. Go Eastern Europe, go to Asia, find some of these other countries that still maintain a traditional value. So again, guys, that's all we got today. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Have you had a large age gap and dated somebody younger? How did that go? Are you still with them? Otherwise, hit that like button, share, subscribe with all your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.